Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Would you like to get yourself the DJI Mini 3 Pro? Well, wouldn't everybody, but they're pretty expensive. What if I could tell you, you could have a mini drone for under $100? Yes, here it is right here. I'm laughing because this is actually a foldable little mini drone that costs under $100. This is the box. It's called the V1 Mini by MJXRC, and a lot of you know MJXRC is a pretty cool company. They make a lot of drones, entry-level drones. It even comes with a controller with a flip-up screen. And if you want an integrated display, you just put your cell phone in it. You have a display to see what the drone sees because there is a camera on the front. It's a 1080p camera for shooting video, and it actually takes 4K photos in this tiny little thing. And for under $100, it actually comes with 3 batteries. Now you're going, wow, that sounds phenomenal, but hang on, hang on. It's not as great as you think. There's no GPS in here, so you're gonna have to know how to fly a drone. Although indoors you can fly it quite well, and it does come with prop guards. I'll show you flying it indoors. It has no sensors on the bottom. It has a sensor inside, so it knows when it's off the ground and it knows when it lands. But because it has no GPS, if there's a wind outside, it's just going to float around with the wind, and you have to control it on your little controller. Now, if you notice on the joysticks here, they're both in the center, so that means you can switch this from a mode 1 to a mode 2. Mine came as a mode 2, but if you're a person that likes mode 1, you just press a few buttons and you change it into a mode 1. You will have to put batteries in the back. I think it takes three AA batteries in the back. There's a little dial here to control your camera up and down, and it does absolutely nothing because this is the dial you have to use. Yeah, you have to take your finger and move the camera up and down. So if you want to look 90 degrees down, haha, I just did it. Now if I want to look forward, ta-da, there, now I'm looking forward. Don't you love that type of technology? Now, I did mention it's a foldable drone, so you can unfold it, and it does not have brushless motors. It has like core motors in it. You can kind of see them on the back. If I hold it this way, you can see the silver. So obviously for under $100, you're not getting all that high-end technology. What this drone is for somebody who loves little mini drones. You just want to put in your pocket. I don't know why they didn't name this a pocket drone, because it looks like it should be a pocket drone. And yes, it's a way under 250 grams. And before some goofball asks, can I put a GoPro on it? No, you can't, because a GoPro is bigger than this drone. Now, what makes this fun? It's fun for the family because apparently there's settings on here. It will do flips. It will do flips and rolls, all sorts of things, anything you want just by controlling it on the joysticks. It does have a mode where it will spin really crazy fast, and it will also do orbits around things. So once again, before you take off, make sure you adjust your camera for the height you'll be flying. Speaking of the height, you can't go in the stratosphere with this because this communication range is not very far. I think it's like 50 meters, that's it. And flight time on those batteries, if I haven't mentioned it already, you do get 3, and you need 3 because flight time per battery is about 12 minutes. So enough of me talking, how about we go fly this? Okay, let me show you how to get this going. The first thing you do is press the power button on your controller right here in the center. It beeps, lights will flash. You do have a speed on the bottom that says low and high. Just leave it on low to start if you're a beginner. Next, take your drone, set your camera on the angle you want, and then press the power button at the bottom, and you'll see a little light will come on down below. It's flashing red. I don't know if my GoPro can pick that up. Red light. And then just place it down flat on the ground. Then take your left joystick and go up and down. There we go. Now we're connected. We're ready to fly. So this shoots out a Wi-Fi signal, and if you want to see what the camera sees on the front, then you have to connect an app. So I'm going to turn on my phone here. All right, so the record should be on my phone, and I'm going to press my Wi-Fi, and it's going to find everything in my area. So we want the one that says FPV 10CDF1. Here we go. And there we go. So now we just go start up the app. The app is called M-Drone. You can download it. There's a QR code in the instruction manual that comes with the drone. So I'm just going to tap it. Then I'll click on Enter Device. And there we go. See, pretty sweet, eh? I have a camera on the front of here. You can actually use this as a spy camera. And as I look around, look at that. There's my video coming back. And you're seeing my phone screen. I haven't even hit the record yet. Now, when you record video on this, obviously it puts it in a file on your phone. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to put the record on just to explain it really quick. There we go. You see the record turn blue, and there's a red light flashing below it. So now I pick this up, and I'm going to point it at my big head. There we go. You just see the GoPro. There's my ear. See that? There's my ear. All right, so now I'm going to put it back down on the ground. So say you finish the flight and you're recording video. You hit stop. So let me hit the stop button, which is basically press the record again. Then at the very bottom, you have a spot that says, show me what I just recorded. Click on that. It's going to say, do you want to see your photos, your video? I'll go to video, and there we go. And now it should hit play as soon as I hit the center part, and it's going to play back. And once again, in living color, we're going to look at my ear. So you can see me pick it up, and there we go. We're rewatching the video. Now, obviously the video is not super smooth. It's a little shaky because, once again, it's an under $100 drone. Cool thing is, I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max with a case, and watch this. It fits in this little holder, so that's nice. All right, we're ready to go. So if you're a newbie and you're scared to fly it, pull these down and in, then hit the takeoff and land button, and she goes up. And you can see I'm blowing with the wind, so you have to control it with that right joystick. I'm flying with one joystick here. It stays at the level. It does have altitude hold, so whatever level you have it at, it will just stay right there. We don't have too many leaves here, so I can't show you the wind, but yeah, there's wind blowing it back at me. So I'm flying into the wind. I'll fly it over to the cameras. So I've got a little camera over there. I'll aim it. This is so easy for me to fly because obviously I fly drones. That's what I do for a living. So for a newbie, practice in-house first, I would say. Just make sure you put on the prop guards. That's so you don't mark up your wall. This thing would not hurt if it banged into you. See, I'll bring it over to the GoPro over there. Little GoPro. So you have two speeds on it, high and low. I've got it on low. The reason you have two speeds is because if it's super windy out, put it on the high speed so you can control it easier. I'll bring it over to this camera. Over there. And bring it up so it catches it. There we go. And there we go. I think it's a pretty cool little thing. Now I'm going to do some flips with it. So it says make sure you're up about 2 meters before you do flips. So here we go. Let's bring it up. And the way it does flips is the following. See my right thumb here? This is so easy. I can fly this so simply with one hand. So now see my right thumb on the right joystick? You push that joystick down and then you move the joystick forward, to the right, to the left, or to the back, however you wish the drone to flip. So watch this. I'll see if I can do it with one hand. All right, you ready? Here we go, the amazing flips. Push it in, it beeps, and then flip. And hit the bird feeder, and bring it back. I'm still flying with one hand here. I tell you, if you can fly any kind of drone, you can fly this simply. It's so easy to fly. And this is in the wind I'm flying it. So, if there was no wind out, it would be super stable. Like when you watch me fly this indoors, it's super stable. All right, so that's the flippy thing. Flipping in any direction you want. Here, I'll bring it closer so we see a closer flip. Really close to my head, I'm gonna do a forward flip. So, here we go, and bring it over to the back. You can impress your friends with the flips. Here, let's do a flip to the left. Left, there we go. And of course, we have to do a flip to the right, in, and to the right. There we go. Now it has some cool little thing. It says if you press this top button right over here really fast, it's going to go into some sort of counterclockwise crazy spinny mode. Here we go. Press it really fast. There's my... So how do you fly it now? Oh, I see. So as soon as you touch the joystick after you do that, then it comes out of the crazy spinny mode. All right. So what was happening there is when it went into the spinny mode, it just blew with the wind. So let me go into the wind and try the crazy spinny mode again, and it will just come back to me in the whole backyard. Here we go. Going, 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 going. It's gonna crash into something, but I will hit the joystick and save it. There we go, bringing it back to me. Okay, how do the photos look? I'm gonna take a picture of my bird feeder. Here we go. There we go, photo. And take another picture of my bird feeder. There we go, and photo. Now it does have another mode on it. It says if you toss it, it will just start up and fly, but I think what they mean is you have to start the motors. So let me just hold it like this. You know, you're not going to hurt yourself starting the motor, so let me hold like this, pull this in. There we go, I got the motors. And I think what they mean is if you throw it, now that the motors are started, it will just fly because it knows it's up in the air. So let's see see if that works, or it just goes into mayhem and destroys itself. You ready? Here we go. Light toss. That's not how it works. Okay, I'll try it again without the motors running. You really can't break this unless you smash it on pavement or something, so it can't destroy itself in grass. Here we go, I'm just gonna toss it. Oh my God, it works! Look at that! Holy cow! Well, that's pretty sweet. Okay, that blew me away and scared me a little bit too, because I was expecting total destruction. But yeah. Wow. Okay, now I'm impressed. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see if I can land it in my hand here. Put my hand out. And there we go, we've got it, baby. Nice. All right, there's one other feature on here I want to show you. It's orbit mode. So in orbit mode, it's supposed to do a circle. I don't think there's enough room back here. Okay, out in the front yard. Cool thing is I'm still on the same battery. You know, it comes with 3 batteries and I'm still flying the same one. All right, so here we go. Cars out here, so they don't smash anything. And here we go. Let's just toss it again. There we go. I love that toss feature. It says if you hold the button down on the right, the one I did this crazy spinny mode, it will orbit. So let's try this now. Let's put it over the sign here and hold the button down long time. There we go. Oh, so that's what it does. Okay, I could have did that in the backyard. It orbits, but at the same time, it just keeps on turning. Just move a joystick to stop it if you're worried. There you go, bring it back. So pretty darn sweet. Now you're probably wondering, how high can you fly it? Well, I'm out here, a little bit of battery power left. Here we go, ready? Oh, and I'm gonna put on high rates because I'm going up in the wind. There we go, high rates now. Going up, 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 up. There you go. Oh, so higher than the houses here. I think it goes up like 50 meters or something. It's ridiculous. I don't know, something like that. It's craziness. Anyway, look at that. I'm flying way up in the sky. I could turn it, look over the houses, fly back this way, and bring it on down. It's just a dot up there. Coming down, coming down. And to celebrate, I'm gonna do a flip. Here we go, doing a flip now. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's go back in my backyard. I'll just fly this in the backyard. This thing is so easy to fly. And I'll show you some footage flying it indoors. Before I show you the indoor footage, how about I show you what comes in the box. So here we go. Check out now what comes in the box for this little guy. This is the box your drone comes in. Inside the box, you'll find everything wrapped up in protective plastic. Removing the plastic, we see our drone and accessories. The drone is extremely small. You can order this drone with 1, 2, or 3 batteries. The tiny batteries are 730 milliamp hours each, and each one will get you 12 to 15 minutes of flight time. You also get a USB charging cable. The included controller is small but not too small, fits well in the hands. You can flip up the top part so that you can insert your cell phone. You will need 3 AA batteries to power it. The included accessories consists of 2 spare props, a micro screwdriver, and prop guards. Total weight of the drone with battery is 73 grams. If you add the prop guards, it bounces it up to 74 grams. Finally, a user manual is included. All right, flying this indoors, I do not have the prop guards on. If you're going to fly it indoors as a newbie, put the prop guards on because it will save your walls from getting marks. I don't have to worry about it because I can fly this thing easy, so joysticks in and take it on up. And it's also very stable. Here I can walk around it. Go move it around and bring it towards me, move it this way. There we go. Very easy to fly indoors. If you're new at flying drones, you might find it a bit of a challenge, but for most people, it's pretty simple. Walk along, take it wherever I want, bring it over there. All right. Let's bring it over here, and if I leave it still, let's see how stable it is if I leave it still. It moves forward so slow that you can easily control it, like nice and slow. Come on back, don't touch the walls. Yeah, very easy to fly. All right, guys, when you get a low battery, it will do that sort of sound right there. And then bring it down for a landing. There we go. All right, final thoughts on this little guy. It's a lot of fun, and for the price, it's well worth it. So you kind of be silly not to buy one. But then again, if you're someone who doesn't own a drone and you're looking for your very first drone that you want 4K video stabilized, and you want brushless motors and GPS, and you want it to have a 40-minute flight time, well then this is not the drone for you. This is for people who just want to have some fun with their kids at a park or flying around a house, or you're at a campground and you have a little drone, you can buzz around, you get some video footage, or you're out on a boat. You don't worry if you lose this thing. It's disposable. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Links are below to where you can find this product. As I said, I keep saying it's not very expensive. You'll be surprised at the price. There is a discount code below, but try it without the discount code first, because sometimes when items like this are on sale, when you put my discount code in, it means it puts the price back to full price and then takes the discount off it. So if it's already on sale, don't try to put a discount code because we'll just raise the price. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have questions on the drone, just post them below, and I'll see you in future videos. Take care. Bye.